Alright, welcome, ladies, gentlemen, and everyone in between. I am Violet Hyena. You are here with perfect timing, and I am here to do readings for people with perfect timing. I have 13 decks here. These are Oracle cards, these are Tarot cards, and they all have a lot to say. And I pick which one gets to speak by using these pretty dice and rolling to see which one. Alright, and I see Margaret. Hello, Margaret. Hello, Desire. Welcome. I hope you guys are doing well. When you're ready to add questions, add them to the new list. How's my day? Yes. I am working on getting hydrated. That's one of the things that I'm working on today. Here's my hydration. Please. Oh, okay. Okay, bam. Whew. I got scared there for a moment. Oh, Margaret, please add your questions to the Q&A list over here. That's near the chat thing. Preston says hello, beautiful, with a heart. Calitha says hello, ma'am. Alright, Margaret, I do see your question is in the question, so thank you so much. Okay, so Kavatha, I am now putting all the questions in the Q&A, so if you could add that, that'll go on my list. And Preston too, you can you can put your question in the Q&A, and that way I can just have an automatic list to answer. It makes it a little easier for me. That way I don't have to keep scrolling through chat to find the questions. Alright, I see Margaret has 2 questions in the Q&A. So if Preston and Kavatha could move their questions to the Q&A, I will get to them there. That's where I'm inserting them now. Alright, thank you guys. I know it's a bit different, but I just found this out. I think it's kind of cool. Yeah, I see your question there, Kavatha. Thank you. Alright, so since I have some questions in the Q&A, I'm gonna answer them. Awesome. Thank you guys. There, that one can select. Alright. I need a deck for Margaret. Number 1, the Cat Tarot. I guess I'm gonna have to fix my... I know I've now realized that I'm gonna have to fix some of my slides because it does say drop your question in the chat still. I will have to fix that. That is a problem for Violet of tomorrow. card's broke. That just means it needs more shuffling. Okay, will Paul be a problem for Margaret when you say it's over? No, Paul will not be a problem. So 6 of Wands. So if it's the Victory of Wands, he's going to be busy with some stuff. So he's going to be too busy to be a problem, which is not a bad thing. All right. So that one. Yay. Peek him on chat real quick. Okay, Twin Spice, I see that you're adding questions to chat. We're gonna need questions added to the new list, which is the Q&A. Yes, the question. Okay, so I'm gonna read chat real quick. Hold on. Twin Spice says, "Good day, Violet." Hello, Twin Spice. And Twin Spice says, "Hello, all, babe. Hope everyone is doing good. This question box is new. It is very new. And I hit send before I typed everything. We'll post questions again here. Yes, we're all still getting used to it. It's only the second day, so don't feel bad. We're all learning about it. I mean, I'm not angry about it because I'm still learning about it too, but I really like it. And it lines up all the questions. That way I don't have to go digging through chat. It'll take time, and I'll have to change some of my pictures. Alright, well, I'm going to continue with the Q&A for now. I'll check back at chat in chat in a bit. Okay, so will next week be a good week for Margaret? Will this week be a good week for Margaret? Ooh, we have, no. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So you may be looking at the lack of funds right now. And you might be feeling very sad and stressed about it. And that is what the cards say. Question. N. Niran. Jana. Siri. Studies and career guidance for my daughter. She's doing her 4th year MBBS medicine. So studies and career guidance. All right. Let me see. Yeah, well, let's do the 12-sided die. Study and career guidance. Number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The Urban Crow deck oracle. Okay, studies and career guidance. Okay, so we have waterproof. Number 53. 53. Crow feathers have a greasy protective coating that prevents water from getting through to the skin. You too have the ability to create a waterproof exterior. When we are waterproof, we are protected from others' draining emotions that can weigh us down. Being waterproof allows you to experience a storm without letting it hold you back. When we are waterproof, the words, actions, and emotions of those around us do not impact our perception of who we are or our self-worth. Casual insults, snarky comments, and emotional vampires don't bother someone who is waterproof. Being dragged into someone else's drama can take an emotional toll and leave you feeling waterlogged. But when you are waterproof, you can be a good listener and a shoulder to cry on without absorbing their emotions, leaving you free to support others in need. Waterproof asks you to create a barrier between the feelings of others and yourself when inner strength is needed. So study and career advice is definitely going to be that she's going to have to take some time for herself and do a lot of self-care. That way she can deal with all the studies and career stuff that's coming her way, because it's going to be a lot and she's going to need to have a good work-life balance with that. So I hope that helps her out. I believe I already answered for Margaret. Will next week be good? I don't remember. I'll bother the cards again since I don't remember. Oh, cards. Bother. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Octopus Church. Okay, will next week be a good week for Margaret? Nope. Still no. Well, we got 3 of Wands. Three of Wands is actions and social. You're gonna be busy. And your brain is gonna be overworked. So that's gonna be next week. Sorry, Margaret. Okay. So, Margaret, try to reply in chat and not in the questions. It's okay, I can remove them. There we go. Alright, and then check chat real quick. So, everyone's doing. Okay, awesome. Okay, so, Twin Spice, only one of your 3 questions went through. Oh, and then you have more questions. Okay, so everyone please move all their questions from chat to the Q&A. That's the new list that I'm doing. That way I'm not writing down names and then going back and searching through chats. So Maria, I do see your question in chat. I need it in the Q&A, please. Thank you. And then Twin Spice says that thanks so much, Violet. And a heart, you're very welcome. And hope your allergies got better. They have. Thank you for asking. And Desire says, yesterday Viticus blocked me. Will he be unblocking me and texting Sunday? So, Desire, move your question to the Q&A text box. I'm going to be doing everyone's questions in there. We're trying it out. It's new. It's new yesterday. Okay, and then Kavitha says, thank you so much, ma'am. You're very welcome. Margaret says, yes. And Desire says, I did. Awesome. Then I will get to it. There we go. Okay, so Twin Spice is next. Okay, will I be getting honest apologies soon? I need a deck number 1, the cat turret. I'm gonna take a quick drink break. Ooh, drink break was needed. That was good. Okay. Will Twin Spice be getting a honest apology soon? Okay. Well, yeah. It says you will be getting an honest apology soon. It's the Lovers card is a major arcana. They feel like the relationship means much more than their pride, so they are going to apologize very soon. That's a very good message. I'm rooting for you. Okay, then Margaret's. Does Paul understand I'm not renewing my lease? I will pick a deck. Doo-doo-doo. Number 7. Every little thing you do is magic, you know. Do-do-do-do-do-do. It's magic, you know. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, does Paul understand Margaret is not renewing the lease? Yes, he does understand that you're not renewing the lease. That makes him feel like he's losing out on some money. And the next one is Margaret. Has Paul been sleeping at his house this week? Has Paul been sleeping at his house this week? He has not been sleeping at his house this week. He's been at a different house. One with a garden, apparently. And probably celebrating something with somebody. And that is what the cards say. And then Maria, sorry. Will I get caught with my hamster in my dorm? Which deck? Oh, you get an extra card? 2 extra cards. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Prismavision deck. Okay, first your 2 extra cards. One more. For will you get caught with your hamster in your room? Your dorm. Okay, yes, you will. It's not gonna have a happy ending when you get caught. Let's see, we also got the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. I'm betting the person that will catch you is a Queen of Swords, so she uses her logical mind to deduce that you should not have a hamster in your door. And it has something to do with the comfort of your environment. Alright, and I hope that answers your question. Okay. And Margaret says, has TJ have finally moved on? So has TJ finally moved on? Let's find out that question. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Octopus Tarot. Okay, so has TJ finally moved on? No, he is not. King of Swords. He still has you on the brain. He really does. Alright, hope that helps you out. Question. There we go. Yesterday, but it just blocked me. Will he be unblocking me and texting me someday? It's a very good question. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Octopus Tarot. Okay. Here we go. Will he be unblocking Desire and texting someday? This indicated no. And it's the Major Arcana Justice. So he has blocked you for a reason that he has found just, and he has decided to not unblock you. And it is, to him, a black and white decision, and consequences have actions. And that is what it is right now. So he has no intentions of unblocking or texting you someday. Sorry. Okay. So I am gonna take a small break. You know what? With these Q&As, I can do a 15-minute break every once in a while. Check back in on chat. Okay, and I'm also going to add a pin into chat, that way so I can direct everyone to put their questions in the list, the Q&A list. There we go. Pin. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna just catch up on chat real quick. It has been a while. And Twin Spice says, thank you so much, Violet, for that. Oh, yes. And then, yeah, okay. Thank you so much, man. Got it. Lily says, why does Hamza says no to Noor, but when his parents ask him to do the same thing, he says yes? Okay, so I believe... Yes, Lily, I see your question in the Q&A, so I will get to that question in a bit. Questions. Okay, Desire, I believe I did answer your question. Maybe? Cinderella, so you're going to have to add your question to the Q&A. Please. And you must be new, so welcome. And thank you for subscribing. I know the Q&A function is new to me. It's only I started using it yesterday. So it's going to take a while to get everyone accustomed to the Q&A box. And that's okay. And Desire, I did answer your question. And right now I'm just taking a small break to answer some chat. I think I'm going to take a 15-minute break and check chat every once in a while just to make sure it's not going for too long. Thank you so much. And John says, hi. Hi, John. Hi, Miriam. And Miriam says, hope you're doing well today. I am doing well today, thank you. And John says, things are going better for a job. That's good to hear. Thank God. Yes. And Desire says, I posted my question twice in Q&A. Did it get posted? I did post and I answered it. It was a no, so I'm very sorry. But I did answer it if you want to look back in the video to find it. And Stephanie says, hi, how are you? Hello, Stephanie. I hope you're doing well. Maria says, thank you. You're very welcome, Maria. And Stephanie has retracted a message. And Preston says, is my Leo thinking of me? So, Preston, go ahead and add your question to the Q&A. I know it's new, but it's new yesterday, so we're all getting used to it. So if you could just move your question to the Q&A, that'd be amazing. That way I can answer it. And Cinderella says, how could I get started with my music career? Cinder, go ahead and move that question to the Q&A, and it'll be put, and that's my new list. So do that, and I will get to it. And then... Okay, so Lily, I see your first question is in the questions, the Q&A. You're gonna have to move these other ones to the Q&A as well. And Stephanie says, I'm so lost. Where is it? So, the Q&A is right above the chat box to me. I hope it's the same for you. It says, I labeled it as Q&A. This is the new list. Please add your questions here to be answered. I know I have to switch around some of my slides, because it is brand new yesterday. I'm sorry about the confusion, everyone. It is new. And Cinderella, how could I get started my music career? How do I ask questions to be a Q&A? Yes, I'm new here, but I'm lost for the Q&A. So the Q&A should be right above the usual chat box. That's where it is for me, anyway. The Q&A list is gone? No, I still see the questions here. I'm just taking a moment to catch up on chats. Okay, so I'm gonna let you guys know who I have in the Q&A lined up. I have Lily. I have Lily again. I have Miriam twice. I have Margaret once. I have Lily a third. Well, that's I have Lily. That's a double question. I'll just delete that one. And then Stephanie's on there. And then Cinderella finally got hers there, so that's amazing. You did great, thank you. And that's all I have so far. Hide the pin comment and another will appear. That's the... Oh, I'm sorry. Should I take down the pinned one then? Hold on. Maybe that'll help. I'm sorry, guys. I've unpinned the second message, so maybe that'll help. So John, if you want a fast path, you can pay $20. It's not a requirement, but it is now an option in case we get those really busy nights. Because sometimes I get so many questions that it's just too much. And that's my solution to that. See, how do I ask questions in the Q&A? Box can't see it. Please put again. Hide the pinned comment. Okay. So I took away the pinned comment, so the Q&A list should have appeared. Do you see my 2 questions or 3? How could I get started on my music career? Cinderella, I do see your question there, so we're doing okay. Alright, so I believe I've caught up on chat, and I am seeing repeat questions, so we will get to that. I want to thank everyone for your patience. We are all figuring this out together. I really appreciate your patience and your cooperation. So I'm going to take a drink and get back to answering the questions in the Q&A. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is a general health question that I can answer. Alright, so deck number 3, I'm doing, will Valeria, my mother, be able to get healthy life again? So 1, 2, 3. Let's find out. Okay, so that's a yes. That's a very good yes. So Valeria, your mother will be able to get healthy life again. And she's gonna live somewhere really comfy with resources and wealth. Because this is the 10 of Pentacles, so this is the ending of the Pentacles journey, which is the resource and wealth and health journey. So yeah, that's awesome. Good for her. Okay, so this one, I just deleted the second one, so that's the one I was doing. Select. Why does Hamza says no to Noor, But when his parents ask him to do the same thing, he says yes. That's a very good question. Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Robin Wood Terrier. So why does Hamza do that? Oh, let's see. Oh, so he has the Nine of Swords. He has a lot of trauma and nostalgia. And the Lovers. Interesting. I think I need a little bit more. We have Hope. And we have Temperance. Okay. Alright, so he has a lot of going on in his head. And for his parents, he has a lot of nostalgia, so he knows what to do for them. They are different than you, his lover. You're going to have a lot of patience with him and a lot of hope. Because he's got a lot of mental baggage that he's dealing with. And that is what the cards say. I hope that helps you out. Oh. Fix that. There we go. Okay, and Miriam had asked for a general reading. There we go. Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Robin Wood Terrier. General reading. Ooh, celebration time. Get a party together. Don't make it perfect. Try not to focus on what goes wrong. Focus on what does go right. And work hard and play hard. Yeah. yeah, that's what the cards say. Very nice. And then what is the next chapter about? And select. What is Miriam's next chapter about? What should Miriam know more about it? And what the spirit guides are currently advice to Miriam. Let's find out. Need a board for this. There we go. Next chapter. What should you know more about it? And what's the spirit guide's current advice? Okay, so what's the next chapter in Miriam's life look like? Oh, you're gonna be running with scissors. I love that. Go, create chaos with your mind, because that's what the Page of Swords represents. What should Miriam know more about it? The Emperor. So the Emperor sits upon his throne, and he's also the father figure. Oh, okay. Interesting. And then Spirit Guide current advice. Ooh, be the Queen of Cups. Just embody that queen that knows her, that is steady in her emotions, and that can read her emotions and knows what they mean, and be emotionally intelligent. Okay, what should Miriam know more about it? I'm still trying to find the connection with the Emperor. But definitely run with scissors. Run with a sharp mind. Okay, then the devil also pops up for this one, because I'm still trying to figure this one out. Unless the Emperor is the devil in disguise. Ooh, I think that's it. So the father may be the devil in disguise. So watch out for the father, the Emperor. Alright, I hope that helps you out, Miriam. Whatever father figure has been around recently. Okay. And then Margaret's is, can I avoid Paul tomorrow for the event? Let's see. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Octopus chart. Can Margaret avoid tomorrow for the event? Ooh, that's a no. That's a no. The no with the King of Swords. You're just not going to be able to escape him. He's on to your logic. Sorry. You're going to bump right into him. Good luck. Okay, then we have Steph. That's the question. We got Stephanie Chico. Adam has just released his new song today. Did he use me as his muse to create that song? Thank you very much. It's a very good question. Number 2, the gay turret. Did Adam use Stephanie as his muse? Did Adam use Stephanie as his muse? We have a no. We have the Youth of Swords. He had a different inspiration. Something logical. Something as the Youth of Swords. Again, my running with scissors one. He just kind of found this idea and ran with it. It was probably inspired by something he found on the internet. And that is what the cards say. Sorry, Stephanie. I hope that helps you out, though. Okay, and then Cinderella. How could I get started on my music career? It's a very good question. Let's do all decks on deck. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Prisma Visions deck. How can Cinderella get started on music career? Ooh, we have Temperance. So you're going to have to refine yourself, put more work into yourself, meditate, and be patient. What else? Because I know you want more. 3 of Swords. Get ready for a lot of logical work that's probably not going to make you feel so good. And the Queen of Wands. Be ready for a lot of action and practice. Lots of musical practice, this one is telling me. And take every opportunity that you find. Alright, and that is what the cards say. So work on yourself. And yeah, take every opportunity you can. All right. Okay. So, Lily, I am gonna hold off on the health questions because these seem to be questions for a doctor and that I should not be doing tarot card readings with them. So for the one that says, will my mother Balara again be able to have healthy life when her health is declining? Stop. Why my mother Balara has started forgetting things and seems confused while talking. That seems like doctor questions. So I'm going to direct you to your doctor to get those things checked out. Alright? I hope that helps you out. So Hasma told Noor about what his parents did to him, his childhood trauma. Is there any other trauma he has not told her about? Let's find out. Number 2, gay tarot. Is there any other trauma he's not told her about? Yes? Is there details? I mean, hope is kind of a thing. The Guide of Swords. So there is other trauma. A Guide of Swords. I'm gonna see which one level guide is real quick, because this deck is a little different. Guide of Swords. Okay, so Guide of Swords is like Queen of Swords. And the Youth of Wands. So yes, there's more trauma he has not told you about, but there's hope. So he must be dealing with it well. And there's a Guide of Swords. So he's managing it well by doing a lot of work. Like physical things. He works through his trauma through what he does in action. Alright, I hope that helps you out. And I forgot to select the question, but this is the one I just did. Move. Then Ocean Live. If I start to messages rappers to become one of their background dancers for their music videos, Would they say yes? I'm going to ask the cards. I think that is the best thing to do. By the way, Ocean Live, you seem new. Welcome. And thank you for subscribing. Because I don't recognize your username. Okay, so we're going to go with another tarot card deck. Number 7. Every little thing you do is magic, you know. Do-do-do-do-do-do. It's magic, you know. Do-do-do-do-do-do. So what do the cards say? I need to select the question. There we go. So if Ocean Live starts to message rappers to become one of their background dancers, would they say yes? Ooh. I need clarity on that one. Nine Pentacles. Fine. Okay, so I'll let you know, the first card I got was a yes by my usual methods, but it is the 3 of Swords, which means that swords are going to be cutting into emotion, which kind of meant that you might get a yes, but there's going to be a lot of cutting down of your emotions with this method. Got 9 of Pentacles, and then I drew these two for a little bit more clarity. 9 of Pentacles, it could lead to comfort, and this is what an Apprentice of Wands would do, definitely, is to charge forth and do. So with this, you might get a yes, but you're going to have a lot of no's also, because you're going to get a lot of rejection. But the first answer was yes, so I still have to go with that. But there's conditions. It's going to be an uphill climb, but the card did say yes. I just wanted more clarity on this heart, because this is usually the heartbreak card. This is usually the card that is associated with like logic cutting through emotion. So you will eventually get there, but it's gonna take a lot of just reckless action, and it will lead to the 9 of Pentacles, which is a great fortune and a great career. So good for you. Just yes, be prepared for a lot of no's first. All right, good luck. Will Noor be... What question? Will Noor get 450 plus marks in her second exam results in September? I don't know. I'll ask cards. Number 6. Robin Wood Tarot. will Nora be able to get 450 plus marks on her second year exam? Alright, that is a yes. The Queen of Wands. Do your studying and you will definitely get those well-deserved marks because you have studied and accumulated all that knowledge and skill, and you are definitely going to get all those marks. Alright? That's very good. I'm very happy for you. So, Niran Jana, Aries, in which area of medicine she will do specialization in MD? I guess I'll ask the cards. I'll put all of the decks on deck for this one. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Octopus Tarot. Which area of medicine will she will do specialization in? Alright, we got 7 of Swords. Introspection. 7 of Cups. Oh, okay. And 3 of Pentacles. Alright. I'm gonna say with 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups, and 3 of Pentacles, we're looking at not psychology, but what is it? Psychology or psychiatry? Because it's going to have to do a lot with emotions and thinking. So it's going to be psychology or psychiatry. It has to do with medication. Alright, I hope that helps you out. That was for Kavitha. I'll blip it there real quick. Hold on. There we go. Alright. Move, and then Foxcat. Hello, Foxcat. I don't believe I've seen you before, so hi, welcome. Thank you for subscribing. If I DM comedians that's starting out to be part of their skits in Florida, would they agree for me to be part of their skits? I have no work to show and just want to start doing skits with others. I will ask the cards. Now you get a second card with an 8 and number 3. 1, 2, 3. Supernatural deck. Okay, so first off, your extra card. we have? Ooh. Okay, so it is a bit of a complicated situation because it's initially a no answer, but this is also the card of making, like, friendship. So you may not get to work with others, but you may make a lot of friends, which is really good. And then temperance. Have a lot of patience with it. And refine your skills this way. So you may not make any money from it, but you will probably make some friends and you'll be able to refine your skill with this idea. Alright, I hope that helps you out. And then IDK something. I want to be my own independent supermodel from home. If I start doing that on my own, would it be successful when I put it on social media? Alright, I'm gonna select question. We're gonna find out. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Octopus Tarot. If IDK something starts doing independent supermodel from home, would it be successful when you put it on social media? The answer is yes. The Knight of Swords. If you charge forth and do things logically, you will definitely be successful with that. Good for you. Good for you. Okay. I hope that helps you out. ID something. By the way, I don't recognize your username. Welcome. Since you subscribed, thank you so much. And then move. And then we have, I want to be some rapper, become a rapper. Would my rap career be successful? How I envision it being. It's a very good question. Okay, so will it be successful? Number 7. Every little thing you do is magic, you know. Do-do-do-do-do-do. It's magic, you know. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Would your rap career be successful? How you vision it being? Ooh, needs more shuffling. Okay. We have... Ooh. Oh, okay. Well, oh, golly. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. I hate giving bad news. It's not fun. So, I have the tower here. I got an initial no. We have the tower, which is just a lot of chaos, and bad foundations. And also we got Ten of Swords, which is a small death in personality. But then we have the Elder of Pentacles. So I'm like, okay, that's a lot. So, I need a drink. Hold on. So sorry. I hate giving bad news. Ugh. Alright. So I do have to report that the tower says no. You're not gonna. It's not gonna be very good. It's gonna be built on unstable foundation. That's what's usually what the problem with the tower is. The Ten of Swords mean you're gonna just be so bogged down that you're just gonna want to lay down and just say be done with it. But then we have the Elder of Pentacles. So while you might make money doing this, you are mentally gonna be torn down. Like, I mean, this is kind of the material for making music, but it's just a lot and very overwhelming. So I suppose so. No, I have to let you down. I'm so sorry. It said no. You're gonna be going through a lot of fires and just. You're gonna be doing all this while chasing that dream. So, yeah, that's what that means. Okay, so I do apologize. I hate to give bad news, but that's just like, see, I can't ignore that. That's just awful. Sorry, no. I hope that helps you out. Okay, and remove. And Nikolai Superstar, hello. How does my teacher view me? She chose me to lead the team building and come up with ideas. How does your teacher view you? Which deck? Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Prism of Visions. How does your teacher see you? 9 of Chalices. She sees you as a very cheerful person who's got a lot of potential and a lot of ideas. Awesome. Good for you. So she has good, high expectations of you. That's very good. And then Front Street Girls, does Carlos get jealous of other men when it comes to Front Street Girls? Let's find out. You get an extra card. And number 6. Robinwood Turret. Okay, so does Carlos get jealous of other men when it comes to Franz Figaro? Ooh, the answer is yes. There is something like a little bit more professional in his jealousy, like, because this is usually the work, career, job card. But this seems more like, so initially, the answer to the question is yes, he does get jealous of others. But why is it a Pentacles? Oh, okay, so he sees the others as competition and they're stealing you. So he does not like that. That's bad. And it's a very, like, primal male thing. I believe that is definitely what the cards are trying to say. So I hope that helps you out. And then Amanda Vlog. I want to become some muse and get paid for it. Where could I go to get started being someone's muse? It's a very good question. I'm gonna ask the cards. I'm gonna ask all the decks. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Prisma Visions deck. By the way, Amanda, you seem... I don't recognize your username, so you seem new. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you everyone for subscribing. I've seen quite a few names today that are new. Just in the Q&A box. Let's see. So, yes. Want to become someone else's muse, get people. Where could I go to get started being someone's muse? So the Knight of Wands. You're gonna have to take action with the King of Pentacles. You're gonna have to start showing off your skills. And the Page of Pentacles here, I would definitely say social media. Start on social media and go from there, and then you'll be able to build a profile and stuff. And that is what the cards say. Because you gotta get noticed first. Hope that helps you out. Okay. And I have now caught up on the Q&A, so I am going to go read chat finally. That took a long time. You guys really, really filled it up. Let's see. Alrighty. So I'm now going to check chat. Oh my golly, there's so much chat. Okay. Okay, so Lily says, do you see my 2 questions or 3? I did see a lot of your questions, Lily. Stephanie says, you're welcome. And thank you, Stephanie, for letting me know so I could take that pin off. And Lily says, thank you so much, Stephanie. Very good. I love it when you guys work together, and you help me too. Thank you so much. Stephanie says, no problem. Hugs. Lots of hugs. Cinderella says, I'm glad I did. You're welcome. I was looking for it the whole entire time. I can see it now. Cinderella says, okay, thank you. Smile. Lily says, yeah, that's okay. Thank you. And Ocean Live says, hello, by the way, wave. I'm also new. Hi, Ocean Live. Welcome. Thank you again for subscribing. And Francis says, hi, Violet. And Francis says, can I have a Hicks guidance reading for today, please? So, Francis, I hope you're still there. I want to ask you to move your question to the Q&A, and then it'll be put on the new list, and because that's how I'm doing it now. It's new yesterday, so everyone is still getting used to it. So thank you for moving your question. Okay. And Ocean Live says, cutting down my emotion. What does that mean? Oh, well, I'm okay with that rejection. I have to keep asking around. Okay, good. Because some people just aren't okay with rejection, and to tell someone you're going to get rejected a lot can usually mean that they get discouraged because they don't understand that with each rejection could lead you to good stuff. But hey, it's a lot too. It's a what do I want to say? It's a life experience thing. So I'm glad you're not discouraged by a little rejection. And Ocean Live says, yes, I'm going to be a background dancer. Good for you. Yeah. And Ocean Live says, have a great day. Thank you. You too. And Kavitha says, psychiatrist. Correct. Kavitha says, thank you, ma'am. You're very welcome. And Nikolai retracted their message, which probably went to the Q&A board. Thank you. And IDK something says thank you and you're very welcome. Front Street Girl says hi Front Street Girl, welcome. I hope you're doing okay. Says it's fine. Says I just wanted to know if it would go good. Have a great day. I am so sorry for the bad news. Good luck. Thank you for subscribing. Nikolai Superstar gives 2 hearts and a thank you. You're very welcome. And Front Street Girl says, we friends right now. Got it. Thanks. You're very welcome. Makeup FX retracted a message. And Makeup VFX, thank you for subscribing. Even if you didn't stay long. Let's see. Okay, I see that you moved it to the Q&A. Very good. And I'm just gonna catch up on chat. Let's see. Francis says, yes, I'm here. Francis says, what's the new system again? Sorry. So, Francis, there is a Q&A feature above the usual chat bar. So put your question in there and it'll be added to the list. I know it's new. It's new to me too. I decided to experiment with it yesterday and I liked it. So I'm gonna take a quick drink. Francis says, got it, thank you. Looks more organized. Yeah, I think it does. And then the questions are just there, and then I don't have to go back through chat and search for all the questions. It's so much easier on me, and I think it streamlines it so I can get a few more questions in a night. It is a separate window, chat and then questions, but that still kind of keeps me focused on chat or questions, so it really works out for everyone. Okay, there we go. Then check questions. There you go. I love it. It looks so good. Alright, so I see Nikolai's makeups and Francis's questions, so I've caught up on the regular chat. I'm going to get to those questions now. Very good. Thank you for your guys' cooperation and your patience. Okay, so Nikolai Superstar. Will there be? I'll be here for 3 years. Will I find love? Any guy who has a crush on me? But my soulmate is Michael, so whatever. Maybe I shouldn't expect to find true love here. That's an idea. Let's see what the cards have to say. Will you find love? Any crushes? Okay, so will you find love, and are there any crushes on you? So an extra card, another extra card, a third extra card. Alright, 3, finally. So you have 3 extra cards and the Supernatural deck. So will Nikolai find love in 3 years? Any guy have a crush on Nikolai? We have a no. And is there any guy with a crush on you? Also no. Interesting. It is interesting because it's the Emperor. So you're not going to find the Emperor where you are right now. And do you have any crushes? Do any guys have crushes on you? No. Even though you will be a queen of wealth and resources one day, they don't quite see your potential yet. Which is a problem for them, not for you. Alright, go kill it, girl. And then makeup is next. And hi, makeup. I don't believe you've been here before, so you're a new subscriber. So welcome, welcome. Actually, I would love to start selling things in my neighborhood. What should I start selling first? That's a very good question. Let us ask. Oh, we'll ask all the decks. Number 3, Supernatural deck. Okay, so Makeup would love to start selling things in my neighborhood. Ooh, let's see. Have the 10 of Cups. So you're going to want to go around your home and start thinning out your stuff first, because there has been a lot of accumulation of stuff there. We got things you do not feel connected to. Your logic is just going to have to cut right through that and say, okay, I do not need this. I can get rid of it. And what else? So King of Pentagrams. This is going to lead you to having a little bit more liquidated money and feeling like a king, because you're not going to be surrounded by stuff. Alright, I hope that helps you out. And then got Francis. With Hicks guidance for Francis, please. Yes, which one? Which one? Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ask and it is given. This is the information card. Don't look, it's shy. We leave it in the box. Broke it means need more shuffling. There we go. My emotional set points can be changed. Your set points are achieved by attention to a subject. We want you to understand the extreme value in deliberately achieving your own set points. Because once you expect something, it will come. The details of it may play out differently, but the vibrational essence will always be an exact match. So, I do remember this one dime, like, drop of wisdom, which is that from Abraham, in fact, that you may change areas, but you still bring yourself along. So if you change some of your emotional set points, then even if you stay where you're at, things will start to change. So I hope that helps you out. In fact, that kind of ties into your second question here, which is question old patterns holding Francis back, please. Let's see here. I think that's an all deck on deck question. Number 8. So Moonology. And I'm going to take a drink before I continue, because I've been streaming for 1 hour and 46 minutes. Wow! That's a lot. Yes, the Q&A has definitely streamlined all the questions. I didn't even realize how long I've been going. Ooh, because usually I take a lot more drink breaks than this. Okay, so Moonology. Full patterns. Excuse me. Alright, so advice from the moon. You are good enough. Aww. That's always a good reminder. I love that reminder. Full moon in Virgo. So many eights. Okay, so you are good enough. I have to pin the actual question. There we go. It's time to be really honest with yourself and understand what's led you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far, and drawing this card suggests that you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash, just quietly certain that you are good enough. At the other end of the scale, you also need to be honest. You need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you've given them, it should be easier to see how you got where you are. Your next step should then be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. Attuned to the moon. Find balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. Additional meanings for this card. Worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. Have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order. Stop second-guessing yourself. Raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. The full moon in Virgo is a time to declutter your life, your home, your office. It's the time to sort what's good in your life from what's not serving you. It's also the time to clear out your energies via salt baths and meditation, and to practice getting more grounded by walking barefoot. No matter when you draw this card, it is a reminder that any time is a good time to start living a healthier life. Alright, so I hope that helps you out, Francis. And then Butterfly World. Alright, Butterfly World, first off, welcome because you look new. I don't recognize your username. Thank you for subscribing. And Butterfly World says, I want to start posting photography ideas of myself and post it on social media. What would guys think when they see the photography ideas I always dream of coming up with? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see. So, all decks on deck. All decks on deck. Number 7. Every little thing you do is magic. You know. Do-do-do-do-do-do. It's magic. You know. Do-do-do-do-do-do. The box. Put the book in the box. What would guys think when they see the photography ideas? What will they think? Ooh, they will. Well, unfortunately, it reminds me that the internet is full of trolls. They're gonna try to bring you down. That's the 9 of Swords. That's the one that will cause all those icky inner demons to come up at night and say you're not good enough. So, unfortunately, there's just a lot of negative opinions out there. But be a champion of swords and don't listen to them. You're going to have to find the mental strength through all this negativity. But remember that you are a beautiful peacock and carry forth. And that is what the cards say. Alright, I've caught up on the Q&A. I will now go and check chats. And I am probably going to close the Q&A soon because I only got like 6 minutes left. Let's see what chat has to say. Makeup says hello. Hello, welcome. Makeup says cool, thank you. So maybe a yard sale or something. I need to have a sign or something to show that I'm selling stuff away like you said. Thank you. You're very welcome. I hope you're able to sell lots of stuff. Go make that money. Nikolai Superstar says, laughing out loud, thanks, big heart, and I'll send you a heart back. And Francis says, beautiful reading. Thank you, Violet dear. You're very welcome. I'm glad I helped out. So yeah, we have 4 minutes left. This worked out very nicely. I mean, I do have to change a few things, like some of the, I know some of my slides say drop the, that one. Drop a question in chat and I'll do a reading for you. So I'll change that one. That's no problem. But this is new and I kind of like it. Oh, Nikolai Superstar. Yay, I see your new question. How will my current campus mates view me when I'm famous or in the future? Ooh, good question. Number 6. Robinwood Terrace. How will your current campus mates view Nikolai when she's famous or in the future? Okay, so famous and future. They are two separate entities. I will acknowledge that. Alright, so how will they view you when you're famous? Ooh, the Knight of Cups. Very nice. And how will they view you in the future? Ooh, the Eight of Cups. Well, they're both gonna see you. When you're famous and when in the future, they're gonna see you have a very good, stable emotional resilience is the words that come to me. Even the Knight of Cups. It's like there's an emotional resilience there because you have gone through a lot, you've grown, and therefore you have this resilience, and you're going to go through things that they haven't, so they're going to see you a little bit more emotionally evolved than they're ready, than they see you now. So I hope that helps you out. Okay, and user OM5 says, I want to start selling pies to my neighborhood. Would it be successful? That's a very good question. I will ask the cards. Number 3, Supernatural. Oh my god, okay. So, funny story. Just me picking this deck is an automatic yes. Because, Dean Winchester, one of the characters of Supernatural, loves pies. So that's just an automatic yes from the universe to me. But we'll look at the card that comes up and see more details. Because Dean Winchester loves pie, and everybody else will love pie too. It's just gonna be loved. And who, like, yeah. Baked home goods are just one of those best things to sell. Let's see, we have the 4 of Bones. No, the 9 of Bones. Ooh, yes, you have a lot of skills to share. Yes. And the Moon, very good. Make them fun. Make the pies fun. The Justice. This one suggests that you look into the food industry and what laws are for selling food and stuff, and a lot of action and consequences kind of thing. Like, we have all this fun part, which is making the pies, and that the pies are going to be very good. But then you have this whole business side of it, which you got to take into account. But overall, yes, go for it. Go make those pies. You'll be super successful. Alright, I hope that helps you out, and welcome, and thank you again for subscribing. And this, oh, could I just buy some from the store and resell them? Would that make it good? Would that be a good idea? Ooh, well, oof. I'm gonna ask the cards. Number 1, the cat turret. Okay, and since it is over 2 hours, user OM5 will be our last one. So after this question, no more. I'm gonna close down the Q&A. Okay, ooh, and that'll be a no. Buying and reselling pies is not going to be a good idea. No. It's not going to be a good impression on your business. And that is just what the cards say. I do apologize. But homemade pies, people like those. I hope that helps you out. Okay, so I've caught up on the Q&A. And then I can just end Q&A. And yay! Alright, so I'm going to catch up on chat. And user OMA5 says, I'm so excited. Okay, that was a lot. Sorry, it was a lot. And John says, dang it. Hi, John, how you doing? It's been a wild ride. I know John had popped up in chat before. Oh, so the chat only goes up so far. It may have reset or something. And user says, well, okay, thank you. I am so happy for that one. Well, it's fine that it wasn't a good idea. I just wanted to know for sure. I always had that idea, but since it's not, I would just let it go. Yeah. That's just what the cards say. So, I am over my 2-hour limit for the night. And so I'm going to say goodnight to everyone, and thank you for all your questions, and thank you for helping me use the the Q&A feature. It's really new to everyone. It's a change, so I want to thank you all for your patience and your cooperation, because it really streamlined so many questions. So I think I got a lot done today. And then if you have any more questions, come back tomorrow. I'll be back in 22 hours at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. And I'll see you all again. Love you. Good night.